He's calling the man in the mask a psycho? I hope they trace what happened to Elena right to his doorstep.
He'd never expose himself like that. Plus half the force would probably in his pocket.
Well, then let's pray the mask gets his hands on him.
So I did look at some comic books, for sure. Once it was settled that I had the job and we were going to work it out, I did start doing that research. I did know that, obviously, I knew she died in the comic books. I'm sorry for none of you. Don't worry, Kevin Smith has heard from me. He was on Relics and Rarities, and I kept threatening to kill him. It was really fun. Dungeon Masters of Lot of Power. So she had died in the comic books, and also I think her character, for female characters at the time, represented something that I think I wanted to move on from. Also, the interesting thing with comic books, like you were talking about before, is that it's a known property, and people have a lot of love for it, and you want to honor and respect the love, but you also want to tell a new story, and you want to switch things up enough so that we're taking new ideas and new concepts out of this. I was very excited about, okay, who is Karen Page in 2014 in this particular predicament? And again, if you haven't seen the show, I'm going to spoil a little bit here. When they were interested in me and we were figuring out whether I was going to be the one, I spoke to one of the producers and I said, hey, can you just give me a little rundown of the season? Because I was just a little nervous about coming on and playing the superhero's girlfriend. And what was that really going to entitle? Was I going to have a storyline of my own that would feel fulfilling? And he told me that I was going to kill Wesley, the Kingpin's right-hand man, at the end of the season. And I was like, great, I'm in. Because that's an action that she takes, right? I don't mind being kidnapped by the villain if it's because of something I did. I just don't want it to be because of something he did. And so that was an important thing to me, that is she going to have agency? Is she going to be making her own choices and getting into trouble for her own reasons? Then it's great. Then it's just good storytelling. So that's really what sold me on it. And then I met Toby and I was like, oh man, did you have to be so nice? Because now we're all really sad you're gone and everyone's really mad at me about it.